So right there where you see office, that is the place we're staying. And right across the street is the river.
Du kannst es doch. Bravo!
Good job, love.
Whee! Und? Wow! Wow!
Yes, bud.
Ganz toll. Und jetzt?
Let me see ya.
Und jetzt?
Let me see ya.
Verwarte dich. Verwarte dich. Verwarte dich. Alles gut. Alles gut.
Woo! Is that fun?
Bravo!
Yay! Me.
Wow! Mulegé! Here we are, walking along the bay, river, I guess. So Mulegé is known for its oasis-like palm trees, similar to San Ignacio, where we stopped yesterday, just basically right at the ocean. We're staying at Don Chano's campground, and we're walking towards the beach right now. We have no idea what we get to see over there, if there's anything to see at all, but we're walking there anyways.
After about a 30-minute walk, we made it to the beach, which turned out to be underwhelming. Lucas entertained himself by throwing some rocks in the water, while Sebastian and I looked around. After a few minutes, we were ready to head back home. On to the next adventure.
Alrighty, Lucas had a nap in the van, a long one, he needed it. And now we're exploring the other side of town. We are walking towards the mission of Mulegé, which I believe is right within the oasis, so it should be great. Howdy! We're walking back to our campground, to our RV park. I guess time flies when you're having fun. We didn't record any of it. Once we got to the village from the mission, we settled in a... No, wait. We
went to the Christmas market that we saw yesterday.
Correct.
It was just kind of like
just random Christmas stuff,
which the family was super nice.
Yeah.
And actually, the little boy was really into the GoPro, so.
And there were 4 kids running around. Lucas
loved Lucas.
They loved Lucas. They loved his pelo, his hair, like everyone around here.
They just want to touch it.
Yeah, Lucas played with them. Then we continued walking. Then across the street there was this little animal thing that the guy. Apparently it's very common around here, but you usually don't see it because it lives inside the palm trees. But the guy somehow caught it and domesticated it. So that was fun. And then we continued walking down the street to the Mulegé brewery and met this guy that I know from a Facebook group. And I knew that he's in this area, but I didn't think our paths would actually cross because he is further down south with his family. So at some point I just looked at my Facebook messages and I was like, is your name Christian? And yeah, that was him.
And he's like, Seb! He was really nice.
So
we talked to him for a while.
And had a couple of beers, pizza, so now we're walking back. It was a fun afternoon. Should have a chill evening.
We just left our campsite. Last night we met an awesome couple, Bob and Kathy, and we had some margaritas with them, and they're kind of doing a a similar route to us. This morning we left our campsite, did a little shopping, went to the bank, got some money, got a parking ticket for parking in red.
So let me explain my side of the story. Before leaving town, we had to fill up on gas, but the only gas station didn't accept car. So I found and parked in front of the bank in a red zone because, you know, it's Mexico, and I thought it would be quick. 20 minutes later, I walk up to the van surrounded by 2 policemen trying to communicate with Ashley. Long story short, after paying a discounted fine in cash at the local police station, we were finally back on the road.
And now we are headed to Baja de Concepcion, which is basically made up of a bunch of different beaches, but we're headed to Playa El Requesón, something like that, which is supposed to have a sandbar where the water is on both sides. So looking forward to relaxing and disconnecting for a couple days and enjoying our time at the beach. Cheers, pros, salud, slancha, and ga. Supposedly, when the tide goes down, this is complete sand that you can walk across. I mean, you can still walk across, but you have to get a little wet.
The special thing about this beach is that you can walk out on the beach on a sand stretch, kind of sand barge, and then on both sides there's water, and when it's low tide you can actually walk across all the way to get to an island, which is what we're doing right now. We're hiking across the water like Moses.
It's pizza night at Herb Casa. Trying to shred cheese with a potato peeler, which is an experience in itself. Is that your friend? Is that your friend? Well, I know. I did the same thing. Yeah. He's so cute, huh?
Yeah,
I say, hi, Bruno. Hi, Bruno.
All right, we had a great morning this morning at Requesón, Playa de Requesón. Then I actually got quite a bit of work done while Lucas was playing, and then completely unexpectedly a couple with their son pulled up who we met in Bahia de Los Angeles, so that was fun. Lucas had a little play buddy. I got done with work and then we just relaxed on the beach, played, jumped in the water. Now we just packed up and we're heading a little bit back up north to Playa El Coyote. Playa Coyote, here we are. The road to the path to get to it is a little adventurous. very close to the water. But we already see the campsites from here, so we're almost there.
So we are at Playa de Coyote, which, hopping around to the different places beforehand, people always recommended this spot. So we decided to check it out, stay here for a night. The sun kind of went away early. It's only 4, but it's cold. So it might be an early night, but Lucas is having fun driving his bobby car into the ocean.
Good morning. Lucas is up really early again this morning. So, since we're already up, what are we gonna do?
Head out?
No, not yet.
Oh. Catch the sunrise?
We're gonna watch an awesome movie.
After our early morning wake-up call by this little guy who is now passed out, we are headed to La Paz. And it's about a 6-hour drive from where we were, Baja de Coyote. We do have a little view of the ocean, but majority of it will probably be the desert. So we're just gonna kind of power through, get to La Paz, and hang out there for a few nights.
Good evening, everyone. We made it to La Paz, and we are walking down the Malecon right now to find a good place to eat, have some drinks, enjoy the sunset. Pretend like you have fun.
Can you back? Had a good meal. Of course, the staff was amazing with Lucas, and he stole a piece of chicken. So they're all very sweet, but yeah, delicious meal. Just gonna kind of enjoy the rest of the night in the city, and then head back to our hotel to relax.
We left the hotel at 12:30 today, and then we were on a mission to find water, which we luckily ended up succeeding thanks to iOverlander. It was the place where we got water. I wish I could have videotaped. It was kind of awkward. It was strange when we pulled up there. Ashley got out and there was a kid sleeping, and then he had to call his boss because he didn't know if there's a hose to fill up the tank in our garage. The boss came after a few minutes, was a nice guy, put some hoses together with some bushings and fittings, and really I wished I could have showed you that. It was interesting. Anyways, it ended up working. Go figure. and fill up on water. Then the next mission was to go to Walmart to stock up on groceries, because we're going to stay the next few nights at a beach or at some beach towns where I don't know if driving here, where I don't know if they have a lot of grocery stores. So we stocked up, and now we're finally heading to the beach where we're staying tonight. It's north of La Paz, about 40 minutes north of here. Also, a really big thing that I forgot to mention that also delayed us a little bit. We bought our ferry ticket earlier today for the ferry from La Paz to Mazatlan. We're sailing on November the 30th, which is a Tuesday, right after my birthday. And the ship's sailing at 7 p.m. and it's actually just based off the picture. It's a large boat. So the beach we're going to is actually right outside of Pichilingue, which turns out to be the port we're sailing out of. And we just saw the two of the ferries, and we're going to take the Mexico Star, and it's a big boat, isn't it?
It is. It is indeed.
Good morning.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. No, good morning. Let me show you a little bit of the setup here. We're at the beach. There's a bunch of vans and RVs, a bunch of people we spent the evening with yesterday and spending the morning with today. It's pretty relaxing here at the beach. Kids are playing. We're just hanging, having a great time. So here we have some girls from Switzerland. Here a couple from Brazil. With the monster rig. Then a van from France, RV from France, and back there is us.
So it's really hot, and that's why we both look like ghosts.
Sun is beating.
Because we lathered on the baby sunscreen, 50. But right now we are headed to kind of like a adventure area where we hopefully will be able to set up some whale shark tour or whale watching kind of thing. We're gonna go check it out, see what the prices are, and we'll get back to you.
Meow, 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 meow.
So we just went to the tour place. Lucas met a cat and got some cookies from the nice guy who worked there.
Meow, meow, meow.
Greg. We got some pricing. Now we're going back to the other guys. We're gonna check with them what they want to do, if they want to join, and then we're gonna book a tour for tomorrow. Alright, turns out we did not go whale shark watching today. Partly because the guy didn't want to come down in price, and mainly because we just had a great day hanging out at the beach. We still have 4 or 5 vans and RVs here. Kids had a blast playing in the sand, in the water. And now? And now, buddy? Nighty night? Nighty night? Now we're slowly gonna go get him ready for bed, have dinner. And then tomorrow at some point, we're gonna move on to La Ventana. Lukas made a kitty cat too earlier, right? Meow, meow, meow. Wie macht die Katze? Wie macht die Katze? Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Good night, guys.
Next episode, we drive to the southernmost tip of Baja, get stuck in the sand, and release baby turtles into the ocean. See you then!